Hello and welcome to another In a Nutshell video. This video will look at the topic of 1C in the Christianity component of the Religious Studies A-Level from Eduqas. Topic 1C looks at the Bible as a source of wisdom and authority in everyday life. In this video, we are going to focus on why the Bible is a source of moral advice for Christians, and we will be paying particular attention to the set texts of Ecclesiastes 12, verse 13 to 14, and Luke chapter 6, verse 36 to 37. We know that the Bible includes many important ethical and moral teachings which are useful for Christians in daily life. On top of this, Christians should follow these teachings as all scripture is inspired by God, as it says in the second letter to Timothy. In Exodus 20, there are the 10 Commandments, many of which form part of national legal systems, such as not stealing and killing. In the New Testament too, there are many teachings of Jesus which provide moral advice. Think especially of the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew's Gospel. Jesus teaches about anger, divorce, and revenge. You will recall the famous pithy statement to turn the other cheek. Jesus also gives the golden rule to treat others as you would have them treat yourself. All of these are examples of moral advice in the Bible. There are two more which we need to look at, as they are set texts from the exam board and should be included in essays on this topic. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13 to 14 states that all people should fear God and keep his commandments. These commandments are those outlined in the Old Testament. However, Christians would also interpret this to include the teachings in the New Testament as well. The reader is told to do this as a duty, because God will bring every deed into judgment, which means that God judges our actions. This text shows the universal morality contained in Scripture, and it is seen to be deontological, which means that it is duty-based ethics and not dependent on consequences. Luke chapter 6 verse 36 to 37 appears to appeal more to human empathy, as Jesus tells the reader to be merciful, and in return you will be shown mercy. He also commands that a person should not judge, or they will face judgment. Finally, Jesus says to forgive, and you too will be forgiven. Overall, these texts are some of the specific examples that you should be giving when explaining why the Bible is a source of moral advice for Christians. Thanks for watching, and make sure you press the like and subscribe buttons down below.